Hi there, it's Beauty Junkie. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm getting into a couple of luxury blushes. These are the Luminous Matte Blush Day Beaute blushes from Gucci. I have the shade Rosy Beige, number 5, and Silky Rose. Here is Rosy Beige. I think this is called different things. I think there's multiple names for it, but this is number 5. But this is the newest one to me. I've been wearing this a few times now, and this is the one for I've had a few months longer. This is shade 1 Silky Rose. What first attracted me to this is going in the store, actually feeling the blushes, how silky smooth they are. I think some of the testers in Sephora were actually smoother than the ones that I've got, but they feel good and they have a powerful punch to them. These are very different colors, but I want to show you both so you can see what these are like. These are very expensive, but the packaging I think is pretty and luxe. And I'm pretty sure these look like they are refillable based on just how the packaging is, but I could definitely be wrong. It just feels like you can pop them out, but totally guessing on that. I just love the gold, the color, the stars. It's super cute. Beautiful little mirror in here. I think I still have the sticker on it. Anyways, I also have a very much a luxury lipstick. One of the most expensive in my collection, the Dries Van Noten. This is more of a sheer lipstick. They have different formulas, but you can pick the component that you want to put the lipstick in. So these are refillable. So you get the lipstick separately, you pop it in to whatever container you want. This one's a little bit rough because I ordered this from Saks and I did not get the component with my lipstick that I ordered. And so I just had a tube and I wanted to try the color and then couldn't roll it down. So I was like, well, this is gonna dry out. Let me order another one. I finally got it, got my refund, and now it's a complete set. I love this orange and blue color story. This is a unique color. I like that they have some odd colors with this range. It's kind of brown but red, and I like the way it just slips on. So I'll be trying that with you. I have foundation and concealer on. I'm gonna do a little bit of powder before we put on the powder blush. I'm using my Givenchy Prism Libre. I think Gucci makeup is sold at a lot of places now. Sephora, Selfridges, Saks, a lot of retailers. There are Gucci makeup counters at department stores. So you can really go out there and try these blushes in person. They've been around for some time now. They're not really anything new. But this brand is still coming. Gucci is still coming out with new makeup, new products. We're gonna go into something that's not new. Just in case you've been under a rock on these. They are pricey, so it's hard to say, like, is this worth it? So this is number 5 we're gonna start with. My face is powdered. This is the color. I'll swatch it for you. It's kind of a brown. It looks kind of a tawny brown. There's a rose tone in there, kind of red. You may think, why would someone with fair skin pick this dark color? I think it's interesting, and I think it's one of the top shades that people seem to be reviewing with this blush. So of course I had to get it. So I'm just rolling this on here with my brush. And look how pretty that is. It's not completely a flat matte. There's a slight sheen that you probably can't see in the pan, but you can kind of see it on the face. It says a luminous matte. I think that's a good name for it, except luminous, you probably think there's a little bit of shimmer. It's not quite there. There's a luminous sheen. But that's a lot of blush, and I'm gonna stop there, kind of blend it out with the side of my brush. But that's pretty much the color on fair skin. Okay, so kind of a brown, peach, tawny, a little bit of something there. I don't know that I could wear this like with a very cool toned look. It does sort of bring a warmth, even though it's kind of brown, you know, in the pan. So interesting shade. This is definitely also warm, but a little lighter and punchier and softer, more delicate, but still a good amount of color with this. This is number 1, Silky Rose, and I'll do a swatch of this guy. I've shown this in several videos, but I just want to show both together now that I have 2 of them. And more of a pinky coral. This really sort of brightens up the face, adds sort of life back into it. You know, obviously a lighter vibe, an airier vibe with number 1 versus number 5, but I'm sure you can see yourself using either one of these on different occasions, different looks. They are certainly pretty. Are they overhyped? I mean, if you already have shades like this and you love them, you don't need this. I think the packaging is good, and I like the performance of them. I think they're very, very good, and yeah, I wish they came out with more colors though. I think these are nice. Are they worth $50? I would go in the store and check them out yourself first. Do some swatches. See if these appeal to you in person. You know, I think swatches are helpful in videos, but you know, unless you compare it to your exact skin tone, you might think, oh, I don't like any of that. I want none of that. Or this looks too kind of orange for me. Or this is way too light. It's not going to show up on my skin. You know, you could have all of those thoughts. Anyway, I think they are pretty. For a luxury blush, I like them. Onto this Dries lipstick. I'm not going to do any lip liner because I just want to show you what this is like without the lip liner. You can see sort of the brownish red tone there, and this is a sheer. I don't love red shades or super dark shades, so I went with a sheer formula to make this a little lighter and easier to wear. I'm gonna spend a lot on a lipstick. I want it to be something wearable, something I can throw on and it not feel like a heavy lipstick. For me, this is plenty of color payoff. If it fades a little bit, I would be happy with that. I think that kind of gives you that just bitten sort of reddish brown look. This is a little more warmer tone than I expected to be. I think the color of this on my lips is pretty different than what I thought it was going to be online. I thought maybe more brown, beige, but this is fairly reddish brown, and I don't mind it though. I would like to try more from this brand. I felt like there wasn't quite enough shades that super appealed to me, hence why I waited on picking this up, but I'm not mad at the shade I got. What is the shade that I got? Oh, there's no label on the bottom here, so let me look it up. And where do I get this? So I got this off Saks online, Saks Fifth Avenue, but a lot of the high-end retailers carry it. Dries is a fashion brand. These are all refillable, as I said. So there's a satin, matte, sheer, and balm formula. The balm, I believe, is just clear, and that is it. The refills are less expensive once you have a case. So let's do the sheer. There's 5 shades in the sheer, so not a lot. a lot more in matte and the most shade options in satin. Number 5, Graphic Ochre. Graphic Ochre. I can't speak. O-C-H-R-E, Ochre. Yeah, that's the shade I got. I almost wish I went with Silent Nude, but that looked too nude, like it would wash me out. So I went with this kind of brown shade. It does look slightly red, so I don't know. I guess I should have paid a little bit more attention to what the actual color is. I'm curious about Romantic Nude. The satin colorful nude looks interesting as well. Just a little scary. Some of these colors are definitely outside of my wheelhouse. They've got some super brights and darks in there, but they do look pretty fun. Anyways, this is the Dries Sheer Lipstick in number 5, Graphic Ochre. And I feel like this vibe definitely goes together. The Gucci number 5 blush, the Dries lipstick. This you probably could get away with too, but a little bit less monochromatic. What do you think of the blush? Do you like a certain color? Do you like both? Would any of these things be worth it to you? So here's the case, close up, the Dries case. They have other colors to choose from, but this is what you get. The thing for me is, there's not a lot of lipstick, but pretty typical size. Not that it's the brand's fault. I would have loved to get my case when I ordered it, but things happen. I don't know that a lot of people would really just keep refilling the same case and have sort of a lipstick that can dry out, you know what I mean? So I feel like even though these are refillable, if you want 2 shades, you need 2 of these to sort of hold them. Otherwise they're gonna dry out, you know what I mean? So it's interesting, but I do like this case. It's pretty cool. Like if I were to have, this is gonna sound stupid, but if I had like a time capsule, I would throw this in here. Like I would want someone to find this in the future and be like, ooh, what a cool makeup collector's item. It just so elegant and pretty. It feels like something like Marilyn Monroe would have. I don't know, I just kind of love the classic look of it. So that's really it for this short little video on these 3 makeup products. I wanted to highlight them. They are very pricey and luxury and expensive, and I'm kind of here for it. So let me know your thoughts on these products below. If you like this video, click the thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.